who's like, and I don't like saying this because it sounds like demeaning, but someone who's worse than me.
Yeah.
If I lose to them, I'll usually offer a handshake at that point because I just got outplayed at that point. So
yeah, I mean,
like
losing to someone worse than you
congratulations.
is like really just like, hey, you really outplayed me.
Good job. Like, yeah, you know.
It's a big deal.
So on the other side of winter semis, you're going to see Grayson versus N.
I don't think we've ever seen this set before.
I honestly actually have no idea what their set count is.
I
don't remember.
Call it either. My gut wants me to say it's Grayson favored, but not by a lot.
I'd say it's probably close to even. I think N King K is N favor, or close. I honestly don't know.
But I mean, it's looking really Grayson favor right now, 106-2.
Yeah, Grayson just kind of weaving in and out of these threat zones.
That was such a clean conversion.
Nice. Grayson's so aware of every kind of setup that he can have off of that gyro. It just really shows, you know, how much he understands this game. I was talking to him the other day when he was setting up like his stream that he's going to do, and I'm like, how many hours do you have on Smash? And he's like, oh, like 700. And I'm like, huh? I have like 100. I have like 100
on his Switch.
On his Switch, like him playing, not like him bringing it to tournaments. Like he has played like Smash for like 700 hours, just like on his own, like or on Wi-Fi or something.
See,
like that.
I don't even feel like that's a big number. Like honestly,
I've played like 130, so that's and like I'm gonna say like 80% of that is it just being at a tournament. I think I like on my Switch, I just played Smash like until I had all the characters and then stopped.
My goodness. Yeah, I mean it's different from like it being on your Switch, like to total hours, because like tournaments use all sorts, and that's just the same setup. And it's just a matter of N like falling on these gyros with Nair. That's what he's doing, or like forward air, whatever that move is. I'm pretty sure it's forward air now that I think about it.
And Grayson is kind of running away with this set right now. It looks like he's, you know, been having total dominance here.
Like N was playing well versus Austin.
Absolutely.
But like this is something else.
Just really struggling to hit him, and that was almost a confirm. And I feel like there's a point where it's like, I don't want to say like give up because that just sounds bad, but like there is a point where you don't want to let your opponent figure out any more of your tricks, you know?
Like do what M2K did. I think it was at like Big House or something. Like just start doing hand warmers mid game.
Pretty much.
Like there's a point when you can just like stop and like get a new like refreshing mindset and like cut the momentum, because like if you just like run it off, that's like kind of like cold turkeying your opponent, just like, hey, I didn't like get that stuck. And
you know, N definitely has it in him to make the adaptation, figure out what he did wrong, and you know, go into game 2 with that in mind. So I think he picked to Smashville here, and this will help Ken. Rob's frame data is good, but Ken's is better.
Rob's frame data is good.
And being up and close is really what Ken wants to be. And I think he probably just thought, you know, that distance of PS2 was letting Grayson kind of run away and set up what he wanted and kind of punish him for jumping in. But it seems like, you know, that distance isn't even mattering right now. Grayson's just keeping him in this such a, you know, state of disadvantage.
Absolutely.
He hasn't gotten anything started, like, really. Good parry. Not really gonna do too big of a punish there, but you know, it's still something. I know the one biggest difference I was hearing between Ken and Terry that I think is funny is Terry, like after spot dodging, can just do like an invincible tilt.
Yeah, he has that like he has attack canceling or spot dodge canceling built into his character.
Yeah.
I think it like can only be an up tilt though, which is like the
interesting.
Which is like the big thing, but
it's like he can't kill you off of it. Ken doesn't have like the invincibility aspect, but you know, he has the fast frame data. He can set up into something, and you know, just like how I said, I think he's really made the adaptations in between game 1 and game 2. Stage definitely helping him out a bit because he's able to actually get in on Grayson, and you know, do all the damage that needs to be done.
Yeah, and turns out when you're not chasing the zoner around all game, you know, the brawler archetype tends to work out a little bit better.
Oftentimes, when you make the zoner approach you, the zoner becomes considerably worse.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Because they don't have good ways to approach. But it doesn't matter, you know, up smash.
Either way, I feel like even when he had a stock lead, N was still primarily running at Grayson.
Yeah. I mean, like, at some point, like, you kind of gotta.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, gyro plus laser.
It's a fighting game. Let's fight.
Man, some people don't know about that. Some people really don't do that.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, okay, good stuff. That might have just poked him, but if not, I think good recognition that would have probably broken a shield, so Grayson dropping shield there. Just taking the damage, because that hit doesn't really do that much knockback.
Yeah, and some of those, like, especially against Shoto, sometimes you just gotta drop shield. Like Ryu, the collarbone breaker, you just gotta drop shield.
Yeah, it's going to hit you. It's not going to do anything when it hits you.
It'll do like 10% at most. And as we were talking earlier, you know, sometimes you want to get hit, and it's for the better.
Grayson was just kind of spacing with those bears, but Enz finds his way through. I think Ken at ledge is a very good character. This gyro is just stuffing him out so hard.
Yeah, I mean, he jumped into it like 3 times, and ooh, he did it again. That was a gimp from it. Oh my goodness. I think gyro is better than some characters. Like, who wins the matchup, gyro or Corrin?
What? What character is that?
Corrin?
Is that new?
Oh, I don't know, man. They like patched it in at some point.
I've never seen that character before.
It's crazy. Oh, he almost did it again, but it doesn't matter. He read the jump.
Yeah.
And now he doesn't have a jump.
And it looks like when Grayson took that second stock, he just ran all of the momentum into his favor and was able to take that set. I think N had some really good adaptations in between game 1 and 2. I think it came to fruition where he's like, okay, I understand what I need to do. I need a smaller stage so I can get closer to him. But Grayson was just so on point with that keep out game that he really just couldn't get anything significant started.